The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
So it's really a multi-channel, multi-layered approach. Again, that's why we've hit the running, in Europe with such a big team up front.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Craig Nicol, the CEO of Graphene Manufacturing Group. Craig, very good to speak with you. You've hit two big milestones in quick succession: EPA approval in the US and a new European sales team. What can investors expect to see that reflected in your revenues?
Thanks for having me back on, Steve. Yes, it's great to talk about the two big milestones: EPA approval for thermal XR graphene coating into America. Big milestone, 2 years of application time with EPA, 4 years overall. Great to be here. One of the few companies in the world that have actually got that graphene approval into America through the EPA. Those revenues will come in this year. We've got Nu-Calgon there, our partner, and they'll be able to push the product through their 4,000 distribution points throughout North America, which we're very excited about, obviously. And then the other launch that we just made was the European sales team, more than 10 people throughout Europe. They've been working now for a few months and already created quite a buzz, I have to say, with our products. We're very unique, and that was on the back of our lubricant, G lubricant patent coming through as well for Europe. So it has been quite a big couple of weeks, and the revenues for the European sales team will definitely come in this year as well.
You've called the US HVAC-R market the largest in the world, Craig. Now that the first shipment to Nu-Calgon is underway, how quickly can you build real commercial momentum?
Yeah, so in America, the channels are quite clean, with Nu-Calgon supplying to many different types of companies that support HVAC installers, and also manufacturers of air conditioners, which are quite a few in America. There's about $50 billion worth of air conditioners made every year. And of course, the service industry is massive that supports that, and the coating industry is also massive that supports that. So our channels to market will be varied, and we'll come out on more information on that. But up front, Nu-Calgon has the distribution in place that we'll be working with, which we're very excited about.
So as you said, you've put together that European sales team, more than 10 sales executives very quickly. Which markets are you targeting first, and how does the new 20-year patent help you compete?
Yeah, so our sales team is focused on a number of different sectors: the automotive component reselling, the lubricant additive company, as well as a number of different other sectors that we're currently talking to. Forming distribution systems in partners in that market is prime goal, but also bringing up demand from the manufacturers of the end manufacturing of those value chains also. So it's really a multi-channel, multi-layered approach. Again, that's why we've hit the running, in Europe with such a big team up front.
So with that US regulatory clearance, European sales operation, and that growing patent portfolio, what are the one or two things you're focused on delivering in the next 12 months, Craig?
So what we plan to do or to deliver this year is, obviously, we started the year with already launching Bayer in our partnership with them in Australia. They have one of the largest supply networks of coils in Australia, and Australian air conditioning industry is a big industry. And so we want to really deliver on that. And hence, we've put a lot of effort into focusing on that and getting our graphene spraying hubs to deliver what we've said we're going to deliver there. And then obviously working on building out channels for supplying our G lubricant to many different types of channels around the world. And, I think we should see some good deals there come through, and then start working with a range of export-import companies who will be doing distribution as well. And then having the ability to supply to a number of different key sectors in Europe and in America that will be with our main products. Those are the main things that we look to aim to deliver this year. I think there's going to be good revenue coming through. The size and scale will be up to how fast we get through the early adopters and move on to the broader market. And that'll be up to each of our distribution partners as well as us being able to push that through.
Well, Craig, thanks very much for speaking with us today. We'll hope to be chatting to you again soon. That's Craig Nicol, the CEO of Graphene Manufacturing Group.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.